Today, I want to tell you a story that was submitted to me by a friend of mine. It's called The Bloody Handprint. And by the way, this story is 100% true. I worked as a cop for 10 years. I always knew how to get those criminals. And when I mean criminals, I mean scumbags to tell me if they did it or not. I was working on a case of a murder at a bank. 3 girls and 2 men were shot. But no one else could get the confession but me. My name was Ted Franklin, and the criminal's name was Nat Coleman. So they said, Ted, you are the one who has to do it. You could always get the confession. So I went inside, locked the door behind me, put down the case file on the table. I looked at him straight in the eye and I said, so tell me about yourself. I see your name is Nat Coleman, in your late 30s, and you worked at the bank where it was just robbed and where the people were shot. And all he said was, I knew he would be tricky. He would be trouble. 3 hours later, he would still not tell me a thing. So I had no choice. I pulled out my gun and I aimed it toward his neck. I said, tell me what you know, or I will shoot you right in the jaw. And all he did was, he pushed the table from in front of me, and he said, you threaten me like that again, and you will be sorry you even met me. And then I noticed his hand was completely bloody. His right hand. He pushed me right to the wall. He aimed his bloody hand right on the wall and said, I want you. To this day, you are cursed. You will never see happiness. And you will never know the meaning of the word life. And they took the criminal away, locked him up. A day later, he died of hanging himself. But the handprint on the wall didn't vanish. 3 days we've tried to clean up that handprint. The only thing it looked like was a smudge of blood on the wall. Every time I saw that handprint, I would get nervous. And I mean nervous. I even took a day off from work. A week, in fact. When I got back, the handprint was worse. It looked as if someone was murdered there. To tell you the truth, there was a deputy I was working on the day of that horrible day when I met that criminal. He told me that deputy was related to the criminal. He told me that criminal, Nat Goldman, claimed he had a curse on his family called the blood curse. The next day, I couldn't take it anymore. I got so nervous, I resigned from the department. And I went home, and I shot myself in the chest. And then the next day, the handprint was gone. The end. So what do you think? Did you like the story? If you did, let me know in the comments below. In that story that was submitted to me by my friend, of course, my friend Brian, he told me that the story means that he was given that cursed handprint because he was rude to everyone. He was a dirty cop. And that curse meant you will never know the meaning of the word happiness and life after death. And when he shot himself, the curse was broken. But like I said, everyone, fear is just a way of helping you. After all, I used to be scared of the dark. But when I started watching scary movies, look at me now. But I have to go, everyone. I have to make this short. But I made it a little longer so you could know the story. But, like I always say, fear is fun. Fear is everything. And fear can help you, my friend. See you next time, my friend. And I will see you in the next video. Oh, and let me know what you would like to see in a future video. Of course, it would make me very happy. Oh, and by the way, me and Gino, we share the same Instagram. Gino829 on Instagram. And also, please like and subscribe. I would very much appreciate it. One day, I might want to be a guest star on Videomaster, or as Gino calls himself, on his channel. But anyway, like and subscribe to my channel and Videomaster's channel. I would very much appreciate it. See you next time, my friends.